Yeah, I'm not liking the mage. But to be honest, the mage is pretty bad. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Mass Effect. I just got through doing Jack's mission, and now all of a sudden Tali wants to speak to me.
Commander, you might want to speak with Tali. She seems very worried about something.
I forgot where she said she was going to be. If I'm not mistaken, I think she's going to be in here. No? I forgot where she said she was gonna be. Jacob is in here. Let me pull out the old map here. Joker, Edie. How do I go? I guess I gotta go down to the lower levels first. Oh wait, that's right. I think she said she was gonna be in engineering. So let's try engineering. There she is. So what did you want to talk about?
I've got a problem and I may need your help. But I need to ask you something first. I need to know if I can trust you. Some of this might involve fleet security. Cerberus cannot be involved.
That won't work. Well, I don't like Cerberus anyway, so what's the deal?
You have my word. If necessary, I'll contact the elusive man to make sure he stays out.
Don't bother. He just lied to you. Hearing it from you is enough. I just received a message from the migrant fleet. The Admiralty Board has accused me of treason.
What?
I'm scared, Shepard.
Treason?
Nobody who knows you could believe you betray your people, Tali.
I don't know. They don't lay charges like this unless the evidence seems absolute. But thanks. I appreciate your faith in me, Shepard.
So what are the...
Is it because you're working with Cerberus?
I'm not working with Cerberus. I'm working with you. And I got leave to serve on the Normandy again. I have no idea what they're accusing me of. You'd think I would remember if I'd betrayed the fleet.
So what's next?
What happens when a Quarian is accused of treason?
There's a hearing, with members of the Admiralty Board acting as judges. My father is an admiral on the board. He'll have to recuse himself from judgment. I can't even imagine what he's thinking right now. The punishment for treason is exile. If they convict me, I can never go back.
Well, your people are nicer than our people, because we got a different punishment for treason. I guess the only thing we would need to know is a trial procedure, because you've told us everything.
So how does
else.
the trial work? How soon do we need to get you there?
They'll wait a reasonable period of time for me to come and defend myself. Eventually, if I don't show up, they'll try me in absentia. As for how it works, it's less formal than an Earth trial or something you'd see on the Citadel. We're family. This is just the worst kind of family meeting.
Okay, let's go find the flotilla.
I was going to book passage on another ship. I didn't think there would be time for you to help. Thank you, Shepard. I'll program the Normandy with the flotilla's current location. The admirals will be waiting for us.
Tali done did something to cause the fleet to think she's committed treason. What did you do, Tali? What did you do? Actually, We haven't checked in with our resident idiot yet, so let's see what he has to say.
So the Collectors were once Protheans, repurposed by the Reapers. What a sad end.
Oh, shut up.
Hey, Commander. Glad we figured out Jack is crazy, because I was really up in the air, just hanging there.
Alright, so there's nothing new.
I assume everything is going well up here?
Shh.
Joker?
I can tell when it's listening.
I am always listening, Mr. Moreau.
I know.
He does not
That's it for
like
now.
Edie.
See you, Commander.
He does not like Edie. And now Shepard is stuck looking at Joker. And his neck breaks every time he runs forward. Alright, so we saved an OG. And now she's in trouble with her own people. Because they're accusing her of treason? How dare you? Valhallan Threshold. Well, that's where we're headed to next. Wow, that's weird. A fleet of 50,000 craft holding over 17 million Quarian. 17 million, that's all? Alright. So this is the Quarian home.
This is Talizora Vasnima Naraya, requesting permission to dock with the Raya.
Our system has your ship flagged as Cerberus. Verify.
After time adrift among open stars, along tides of light and through shoals of dust, I will return to where I began.
Permission granted. Welcome home, Talizora.
We'd like a security and quarantine team to meet us. Our ship is not clean.
Understood. Approach exterior docking cradle 17.
Are you calling me dirty like I didn't take no shower or something? Hey, that's kind of disrespectful.
Captain Shepard, Talizora told me a lot about you. I wish we could be meeting under more pleasant circumstances.
There's no need to say this. We ain't gotta be disrespectful.
Telly helped the Normandy's crew out of many difficult situations. I'm here to return the favor.
I understand. As the commander of the vessel she serves on, your voice carries weight. I wish I could do more to help, Tali. The trial requires that I be officially neutral, but I'm here if you need to talk. They're charging you with bringing active Geth into the fleet as part of a secret project.
That's insane. I never brought active Geth aboard. I only sent parts and pieces.
Wait, you did what?
You sent Geth materials back to the migrant fleet?
Yes, my father was working on a project. He needed the materials. If I sent back something that was only damaged, not permanently inactive, no, I checked everything. I was careful.
Technically, I'm under orders to place Talizora under arrest pending the hearing. So, Tali, you're confined to this ship until this trial is over.
Thank you, Captain.
Preparations got underway as soon as you arrived. The hearing's being held in the Garden Plaza. Good luck.
You brought Geth pieces back to the flotilla? Why, Tali? You should know better than...
You should speak with Admiral Rahn. She's waiting for you up ahead.
I'm a Spectre, so I can
I
question...
can't believe they're charging Talizora with such a thing.
Look, listen here.
Talizora can't even get a Quarian captain to stand for her. She's as good as convicted.
You want to say that to my face? Do either of y'all want to say that to my face? I didn't
Loyalty
think...
to the fleet is about more than just killing Geth. Talizora is guilty.
I noticed how you didn't say that when I was over here. Yeah, that's what I thought.
We should never have let Cerberus onto the ship. Tali Zora and her father are out of control. This is on their heads.
You really gonna talk with my back turned, huh? Okay. Okay, keep being scary. That's what I thought. Okay, Shalaron.
Tali Zora of us, Normandy. I am glad you came. I could delay them only so long.
Auntie Ron, Shepherd Vas Normandy, this is Admiral Shalaron Vas Tonbe.
She's
a friend of my father's. Wait, Ron, you called me Vas Normandy.
I'm afraid I did, Tali. The Admiralty Board moved to have you tried under that name, given your departure from the Nima.
She didn't return your hug, Tali. What's up with that?
You're an admiral. Does that mean you're one of the judges?
I'm afraid not. My history with Tali and her father forced me to recuse myself.
I imagine father had to do the same.
You'll see inside, Tali. For my part, I moderate and ensure that the rules of protocol are followed, but I have no vote in the judgment.
I take it being associated with the human ship is a bad sign.
They stripped me of my ship name. That's as good as declaring me exiled already.
It's not over yet, Tali. You have friends who still know you as Tali Zora Vas Nima. Whatever we must call you legally.
Man, what is wrong with y'all? What's wrong with these?
I guess we should get started. Does Tali have a defense counselor? Someone who speaks for her side?
Indeed she does, Captain Shepard. She is part of your crew now, recognized by Quarian law. And remember, an accused is always represented by his or her ship's captain.
What?
So, you would actually speak for my defense?
I ain't been to law school. This is a terrible idea. Fine. I mean, it's unexpected, but hey, you had my back. You had my back against Saren, so
I'll do everything in my power to help you, Tali.
Thank you, Shepard. I could not ask for a better counselor.
Our legal rules are simple. There are no legal tricks or political loopholes for you to worry about. Present the truth as best you can. It will have to be enough. Now come. I promised that I would not delay you.
And you ain't got nothing to say, Miranda. And y'all fashion sense is kind of... Everybody got the same colors. Hey man, why everybody got to be gathered around? What's the deal? So I guess they have their own council like
this. This conclave is brought to order. Blessed are the ancestors who kept us alive, sustained us, and enabled us to reach this season. Kill us alive. The accused Tali Zora Vas Normandy has come with her Capitan to defend herself against the charge of treason.
Did you say Capitan?
Objection! A human has no business at a hearing involving such sensitive military matters.
Then you should not have declared Tali crew of the Normandy, Admiral Chorus. By right as Tali's captain, Shepard must stay.
Yeah, you got a problem with that, boy?
Objection withdrawn.
Shepard Vas Normandy, your crew member Tali Zora stands accused of treason. Will you speak for her?
I said, what's the point? It's my pleasure.
If it helps Tali, I will. But in her heart, she remains Tali Zora Vas Nima, a proud member of the migrant fleet. I regret that our captain is forbidden to stand at her side today.
Nobody has been forbidden from anything. It is a simple...
Lie to them if you must, Zalcoris, but don't lie to me and expect me to stay silent. The human is right.
Admirals, please. Shepard's willingness to represent Tali Zora in this hearing is appreciated. Tali, You're accused of bringing active guests to the migrant fleet. What say you?
Why would she do that? She helped fight the Geth. She saw it, the Geth.
How could Tali have brought Geth to the fleet while serving on the Normandy?
To clarify, Shepard, Tali isn't accused of bringing back entire units, only parts that could spontaneously reactivate.
But I would never send active Geth to the fleet. Everything I sent was disabled and harmless.
Then explain how Geth seized the lab ship where your father was working.
They did what?
What are you talking about? What happened?
As far as we can tell, Tali, the Geth have killed everyone on the Alarai. Your father included.
What?
What? Oh, Keela.
How could you accuse her of treason if her own father died?
I appreciate the need for this trial, Admirals. But right now, our first concern must be the safety of the migrant fleet. The Normandy stands ready to assist in whatever capacity necessary.
Thank you. Quarian strike teams have attempted to retake the ship, so far without success.
Shepard, we have to take back the Alarai.
The safest course would be to simply destroy the ship. But if you are looking for an honorable death instead of exile...
I'm looking for my father, you bastet!
You intend to retake the Alarai from the Geth? This proposal is extremely dangerous.
With your permission, Admirals, yes. The good of the fleet must come first. And Tali needs to find her father.
Agreed. And if you die on this worthy mission, Tali, we will see that your name is cleared of these charges.
We can discuss that later.
And if we
then
live?
It is decided. You will attempt to retake the Alarai. You are hereby given leave to depart the Raya. A shuttle will be waiting at the secondary docking hangar. Be safe, Tali. This hearing will resume upon your return, or upon determination that you have been killed in action.
Man, Tali, look. You can be on the Normandy. You don't need these folks. How dare you, man? You got 17 million people on this ship.
Take back the Alarai, Shepard. The Admiral sounds sure that my father is already dead, but I don't know. We won't know anything until we get there.
How are you holding up? They just threw a lot of fire at you, even before telling you about your father.
I knew this would be bad, but I guess you're never really prepared to be charged with treason. And my father, I don't know. He could still be alive. They don't know for certain that he's dead. I just don't know, Shepard, and I need to find out.
Is there anyone here you want to talk to before we go?
We can talk with the Admirals. It might help us to see what their viewpoints are. But I doubt we'll change anyone's mind by talking to them privately.
Okay.
Let's go.
Right. The sooner we get to the Alarai, the sooner we'll know what happened.
Shepard, the secondary docking hangar is through the conclave chamber where you are now. The shuttle they have provided is unarmed.
Understood.
Whatever Geth are on the Alarai have likely built more of themselves. Expect heavy resistance.
One, why is Miranda so quiet? And two, how do you know about this, Edie? You ain't even been here long enough.
You set me up, Shala. You told Captain Donna not to say anything? I don't hear that my father may be dead until I'm in the trial? Why?
The Admirals needed to hear the shock in your voice, Tali. Otherwise, they might not have let you try to retake the Alarai. That is your best chance at recovering evidence that can exonerate you. I am sorry. We cannot afford sensitivity, Tali.
I know you're trying to help her, Admiral, but that was over the line.
She has nobody else to speak for her, Shepard. I am doing everything in my power. That's what her father would have wanted.
Don't say it like that. He could still be alive on that ship.
You should get to the Alarai soon. Is there anything else I can tell you?
What can you tell us about the Alarai?
Not much, I'm afraid. Real Zora only said that he was researching new defense technology.
He told me only that he needed any Geth parts or pieces I found. I assumed he was testing weapons on Geth components.
We knew nothing until the Alarai sent a distress signal, then went dead. We didn't even know about the Geth until a boarding team was attacked.
You're saying there's no data about the inside of the ship?
That's exactly what I am saying. The Marines who survived and escaped saw bodies in the halls. We must assume the worst.
No, we don't.
Your Marines ran away? Your Marines ran away and left innocent people to die.
How long have you known Tally's family?
Since before Real was an admiral. 25 or 30 years, I'd guess. I was there when Tally was born. Her mother and I had synced up our suits so we could be in the same open-air room. I was sick for a week, but it was worth it. I was the one who took Tally from her mother and put her in the bubble. She cried so hard.
Now, for those of you who may not know, the Quarians have no immune system. Well, their immune system is extremely weak. So being exposed to any type of air for any time period would make them extremely sick. So that's why they wear those suits, and that is also why they don't do combat that much, because any tear in that suit could spell death for them. What about Tally's father?
I'm not hearing much about Rail's involvement in Tally's life.
It's difficult to explain. I shouldn't.
It's all right, Anshala. No secrets between shipmates. I think I told Shepard about my father.
If you say so. Real was committed to the Quarian cause. That didn't leave him a lot of time for his family. He wanted to give Tally and her mother the home world, or a strong fleet at least. That was how he showed his love.
What kind of evidence will carry weight with the admirals?
Tally, you admitted to sending Geth parts to your father for his project.
Yes, but never anything that could have come back online on its own. I took every possible precaution.
Then find records of your shipment and experiments. Something that proves you were careful. Something that proves that this is all just a terrible accident that nobody could have foreseen.
There seem to be some other arguments going on among the admirals.
You caught that? Yes, the Geth's presence makes this a touchy issue. The Admiralty Board is trying to determine whether to focus on colonial development or attempt to retake the home world.
You're thinking of war? With the Geth?
I am not, Tally, but others are.
You guys are not strong enough, I'm sorry.
I know the migrant fleet is formidable, but even you can't take on the Geth.
We grew tired of wandering the stars, Shepard. We want our world back. We have paid enough for our mistake. I'm not giving you my opinion. I'm telling you which way the wind is blowing.
Now, their mistake that she's talking about is, of course, like I mentioned in the first game, the Quarians created the Geth. And then the Geth somehow took on a mind of its own and attacked not only the Quarians, but all other organic life in the galaxy. Which is why we had to fight them in the first place.
We should move on.
Good luck on the Alarai.
But Miranda seems mysteriously quiet all of a sudden.
To be such a good speaker.
Well, I mean, you know what I'm saying. Like,
Tally, I'm glad Admiral Rahn got you leave to hit the Alarai. Hopefully you'll find something that clears your name.
I'm more concerned with finding my father, Admiral.
I wish you luck. Blow up some Geth on the way. And your Captain Shepard, Admiral Hangarel Vasnima. You got Admiral Corris backing up worse than a Krogan toilet. I'm glad to see Tally's captain knows how to handle a courtroom.
I get the sense you're inclined to believe the defense. I'm glad one of the judges is.
If you were only giving Rail inactive equipment for weapons tests, I've got no problem. We need to test weapons against Geth material. I know you and your father. You put too much of yourselves into this fleet to do anything to jeopardize our safety. And you're both smart enough not to make mistakes like the ones they're saying you made.
Well, that's good enough to know. I only need to know two other things.
Can you tell me about the other admirals? Anything that might help me change their minds about Tali?
When you didn't recognize Tali as Admiral Zen, she's on the fence. She takes fleet safety very seriously. On the other hand, she's always been in favor of studying the Geth. I hope she sees the benefits of Rail's research. Admiral Corris is the same whining suit wetter he always was.
You disagree with Admiral Corris's policies, I'm guessing. Or is it personal?
The man is a Geth apologist. Thinks we were wrong to try to destroy them centuries ago. He wants us to search for new colony possibilities instead of taking back the home world. Any research on the Geth makes him angry. You don't have much of a chance with him, I'm afraid.
Thanks for the information.
Hang in there, kid.
Thank you, Admiral.
So I take it... Chorus, that's Chorus. Where's the other Admiral at? I don't need to speak to Chorus.
Judging by your ability to play to a crowd, human, I have done Tali a favor by stripping Vas Nima from her name.
Commander Shepard, this is Admiral Zalcoris Vas Quib. Do not ask about the name.
I take no pleasure in this, Tali, truly. You have gravely endangered and dishonored our fleet.
Did you say Quib? Quib? I gotta ask about that.
You have a ship named Quib?
Oh, here we go.
Our people have, during difficult periods, purchased pre-owned vessels from other cultures. And have, on occasion, had difficulty altering the ship's registry information. The citizens of these foreign-named ships have borne the stigma of these names with grace and honor.
Quib, though? Quib, come on, bro.
You and the other admirals appear to have some disagreements beyond Tali's trial.
You are correct. Tali, I apologize for it being brought into your proceedings. The other admirals are pushing for war. Rail Zora was researching new weapons to use against the Geth. They would see our fleet destroyed in the skies over our homeworld, rather than find a new colony and adapt.
Can the Quarians coexist with the Geth after all your history?
I don't know. We all deserve to find out. They are our children, Shepard. We have all done horrible things to each other, but it has to end. For both groups. That is why I cannot sanction whatever experiments you helped enable, Tali Zora. I believe this message needs to be sent.
I understand, Admiral. I do not agree with you, but I understand.
But you can do that without exile and treason. Do you realize what would have happened had you accused her of this on Earth?
We should move on.
Goodbye, Tali Zora. Be well.
I'm surprised to hear you say that.
I don't hate you, Tali. I just think your father's plans for war were wrong.
Okay, so he doesn't seem like such a bad guy. He doesn't seem like such a bad guy after all. I don't see the other admiral.
If anyone can retake the Alarai, Tali Zora can.
You mean Commander Shepard can. I don't want to go without speaking to the other admiral. I'm about to say something to you. Here we go. Vitor Nora.
Tali Zora and her father.
Hey!
This is on their heads.
That's Vitor from the other place.
Shepard, how did you get onto the Raya?
Shepard is here to help me with my trial.
Oh yes, I heard about that. I hope you didn't really do what they said you did.
No, Vitor. I would never endanger the fleet.
Oh, well, good. So, can I help you with anything? I mean, probably not, but you helped me.
Do you will you speak on Tally's?
Tally could use some friends right now. Would you be willing to tell the admirals how she helped you?
No, I mean, yes, but I already did. They came to see me. I didn't want to talk in a crowd.
Vitor is doing well, but he isn't ready for a public speech just yet.
I talked to them. So did that soldier, Cal Rieger. We both told them about how you helped us. I hope it helped.
I'm sure it did, Vitor. Thank you.
Well, I'll leave you alone then.
Take care of yourself, Vitor. Not many could have gone through what you did and come out sane.
I know. I didn't. But thank you, Commander. It's only because of your help that I've come this far.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make you do something you're not ready to do yet. Rieger is the one we helped when we saved Tally's life.
Call Rieger.
Shepard, Talizora, good to see you both. Wish you were under better circumstances.
What did they get from our readings?
Things, just like they said. No way the Sun on Haystrom should have been acting that way.
So that dark energy theory is right. That's troubling.
Can't really comment on that, ma'am. I just shoot things.
I don't like you, boy.
How have you been, Rieger? You took kind of a beating on Haystrom.
Physical damage wasn't bad. I was down for about a week with infection, though. Figure I got off easy. I don't have to face those admirals.
Yeah, well...
We should get going.
Good luck on the Alarai. Stay safe out there.
We got Tally's dad to save. There she is. Finally.
Talizora, given the circumstances, are you certain that speaking to me is appropriate?
I'm looking for information about the Alarai. I don't intend to bribe you in the middle of the plaza, Admiral.
Pleasure to meet you, Commander Shepard. We owe you a debt of gratitude for your actions against the Geth.
Tally was with me. Saren and the Geth would have destroyed us all without her help.
Your political machinations are transparent, Commander. They are also unnecessary.
Man, who do you
if you
think
and
you
your
are?
father were actually experimenting on active Geth subjects, then you are simply idiots. No reason to waste resources on a trial. If not, then this was a tragic accident in the pursuit of a higher cause. Again, no trial is needed to determine that.
Man, who do you think you is?
If you're not interested in this trial, why not recuse yourself?
And let that aging warship Hangerel and the cowardly Zal Chorus be the ones to chart this course? I think not. The broader purpose underlying the trial is too important. Talizora is only peripherally related. No offense intended.
And what is the true purpose of this trial, Admiral?
To determine whether Quarians should fear their past mistakes or reclaim their glory using our natural affinity for artificial intelligence.
So the only reason you care about this is because Rael might have learned something valuable from the Geth?
Indeed. If he has, then even in this accident we may find something worthwhile.
You want to create new AIs?
No, Talizora. I wish to return the Geth to the control of their rightful masters, the Quarian race.
You're insane.
I mean, if you can do it, that would save a lot of people. But, well, I guess...
Thank you for the information.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Commander.
I can't say the same, Admiral. I can't say the same.
The human can work with valor, I'll admit that much.
You know what? The Quarian talks a lot of trash when my back is turned.
If anyone can retake the Alarai, Talizora can.
Alright, let's go to the Alarai.
Being Talizora's first thought is to protect the fleet.
Talizora Vas Nima. Oh, sorry. I mean Vas Normandy.
No offense taken. The change in name was not my choice.
Per Admiral Rand's orders, the shuttle is prepared for you and Captain Shepard Vas Normandy.
Can you tell us anything about what we'll find on the Alarai?
I'm afraid I don't know much. Not many Marines made it back from the initial assault. They talked about massive waves of Geth, though. More than there should have been.
There shouldn't have been any at all.
Right. I mean that they're afraid the Geth are building or repairing more of themselves from materials on the Alarai.
Alright, let's go.
Let's head to the Alarai.
I have to say, man,
the shuttle now.
Good luck with those Geth, Talizora. Kira Selai.
You guys are Marines and you ran like that? I wouldn't call myself a Marine after that. I mean, unless you were ordered to retreat by your captain. I mean, I'm a Spectre and I wouldn't run from the Geth. Uh-oh.
On our right.
Challenge.
Enemy down. There we go.
Tally, we got Geth. Tally, why do we have Geth on it? You said you sent parts. If you sent parts, let's
Something's slowing down the systems. We're taking down the firewalls to rebalance load distribution. Railzora ordered us to bypass standard safeties. Following security protocols will take too long.
That's never a good thing. Those safety protocols are there for a reason, my friend. Let's see. Where is it? Where I missed it. Here it is.
This is one of the storage units I sent to Father. Looks like parts from a disabled repair drone, plus a reflex algorithm that I didn't recognize. I got this on Haystrom.
What made a part worth sending back to your father?
It had to be in working order, something that could be analyzed and integrated into other technology. Anything new had priority. Technology the Geth had developed themselves, signs of modification, clues to their thinking.
How did you get these things to your father?
Sometimes I left packages at secure drops in civilized areas. Someone on pilgrimage would see that it was shipped home. For very valuable finds, I'd signal home and Father would send a small ship.
Okay.
Haystrom was a war zone. How did you salvage gear in the middle of all that?
These suits have more pockets than you'd think. Quarians have learned how to salvage whatever we can, whenever we can. Within reason. We're not Vorcha, but we repair what most people would throw away. Hundreds of the ships in our fleet were salvaged wrecks, either found dead in space or purchased for next to nothing.
Does that salvaged gear give you a clue as to what happened here?
No, I don't know. Shepard, I checked everything I sent here. I passed up great finds because they might be too dangerous, prone to uncontrolled reactivation or self-repair. I don't know which possibility is worse. That I got sloppy and sent something dangerous, or that Father actually did all this.
So you think he repaired the Geth himself? Three purples. Come on. If you're not gonna what? Oh, well, They didn't give me the thing in time. I can't help what they put on the scroll. And again, they're not giving me the one I need.
We can use this.
Oh, just research data. Alright, next up.
Who's running the system diagnostic? I didn't authorize... Oh, Keela. How many get their networked?
All of them. Rail Zora.
Shut it down! Shut everything down! They're in the system!
So the Geth somehow got in the system, eh?
Enemies! Here goes.
Eat that, boy. Wait, where are the rest of them? Aquarian log.
We locked down navigation. Weapons are offline. Our mistake won't endanger the fleet. They're burning through the door. I don't have much time. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Jonah, if you get this, be strong for Daddy. Mommy loves you very much.
I probably shouldn't have did this while that was playing, but play that again.
We locked down navigation. Weapons are offline. Our mistake won't endanger the fleet. They're burning through the door. I don't have much time. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Jonah, if you get this, be strong for Daddy. Mommy loves you very much.
So that still doesn't explain how the Geth got here.
Ahead of us.
Nothing's faster than the speed of a storm.
I've lost shield.
One down.
See what I can do about that.
Here we go. Yeah. Perfect measures.
Making sure ain't nobody behind me. Y'all couldn't take these guys out? Seriously? What was this? I can't believe y'all couldn't fight off this little group of guests. Nothing in here to research. Alright, let's go. Credits. That looks like a dead Quarian. Wall console.
This console might have something. Most of the data is corrupted, but a few bits are left. They were performing experiments on Geth systems, looking for new ways to overcome Geth resistance to reprogramming.
Do you think testing weapons on the Geth was right?
It's not testing weapons on prisoners, Shepard. I only sent Father parts. Even if he assembled them, they wouldn't be sapient. You saw what Saren and Sovereign did with the Geth. Any research that gives us an advantage is important.
Did you know what kind of tests your father was running?
No, Father just told me to send back any Geth technology I could find that wasn't a direct danger to the fleet. I suspected he might be testing weapons, but I thought he was just working on new ways to bypass shields or armor.
Could any of that data clear your name?
Doubtful. This is mostly results data, effects of different disruptive hacking techniques. I don't understand all of it. But they may have been activating the Geth deliberately. I don't know. Nothing here says specifically, but if they were, then Father was doing something terrible. What was all this, Father? You promised you'd build me a house on the homeworld. Was this going to bring us back home?
Maybe it's time for your people to let go of reclaiming your world from the Geth.
You have no idea what it's like. You have a planet to go back to. My home is one hull breach away from extinction.
How you gonna tell me? Do you not see who I... Man... You an OG, Tally, but don't overstep it.
You've got a place here, Tally. Don't throw it away in a war you don't need.
Don't need? Shepard, if I don't wear a helmet in my own home, I die. A single kiss could put me in the hospital. Every time you touch a flower with bare fingers, inhale its fragrance without air filters, you're doing something I can't. Pilgrimage. Without it, I might never have known what I was missing, what we had lost when we lost our home world.
If your people feel that way, why haven't they prepared for war?
Just like that? Can you imagine the complexities of taking your entire society into war? And too many people are afraid, or comfortable, or guilt-ridden over whether we were cruel to the Geth. So we've done nothing. At the very least, we can take back one ship. Come on.
Okay, if you want to take your homeworld back, do that. Don't come snapping at me. Alright? I'm a spectre. Don't be... This hairline was given to me for a reason.
Here we go.
You act like I don't see you, boy.
Nice.
Oh, I thought that was y'all over there.
Close target. One left. Got close target.
Take care of you.
One down. Take that.
Okay, so yeah, y'all might not be able to take this. Y'all might not have been able to take this place back. That was a lot of gas. What? What you hiding for, boy? If you were gonna die anyway, you should have came down here and fought. What is this? How dare Tally snap at me like that?
First entry. Our hacking attempts failed. The Geth have an adaptive consciousness. Hack one process and the others autocorrect. Still, we're making progress. Rail Zora is convinced we'll have a viable system in less than a year. This weapon will put our people back on the homeworld, and it's all because of Rail Zora.
So he was trying to find a way to out-hack the Geth, huh? Oh no, if I have to talk to Tali, I guess that means that's her father.
Father! No. You always had a plan. Masked life signs or an onboard medical stasis program, maybe. You wouldn't. They're wrong. You wouldn't just die like this. You wouldn't leave me to clean up your mess. You can't.
He was trying to help you, Tali. The only way he knew how. He didn't want to leave you.
Of course he did. Every time he went off to battle, every time he sent me away, it was all about what he wanted. I wanted a father who would take the sick leave time and let me see his face without a helmet in the way. Instead, I got orders. And this. And a panel of admirals who think I'm a traitor. Those were my father's gifts to me.
I mean, that's not all he gave you, right?
You also got his mind. And the best military training in the Quarian fleet.
You're right. I know what he'd do. Better than anyone. Maybe he had to know I'd come. Maybe he left a message.
Tali, if you are listening, then I am dead. The Geth have gone active. I don't have much time. The main hub will be on the bridge. You'll need to destroy it to stop their VI processes from forming new neural links. Make sure Hangerel and Darozen see the data. They must.
Thanks, Dad.
He knew you'd come for him. He was trying to help you. It's not perfect. It's not what you wanted. But it's the best he could do.
I don't know what's worse. Thinking he never really cared, or thinking that he did, and that this was the only way he could show it. It doesn't matter. One way or the other, I cared. And I'm here. And we're ending this.
Oh. I mean, I think he'd have been alive if the Marines would have stayed here. I'm just gonna put that out there now. He'd have been alive if your Marines hadn't ran away. Alright. Come on. All that for just 1,500 credits don't seem worth it. So what data do you want the admirals to find? Uh-oh. Wow, that's a large...
One down. Last one. Hold the fire!
You don't see that?
Hostile. Combat rolls away. Enemy combat drone.
Blasting.
Firing now.
Good night. What was it? What did I say? Access a laptop. Maybe this has the data in it. Nope. So what were they all looking at in here? I wonder. A Quarian console, huh?
This console is linked to the main hub Father mentioned. Disabling it shut down any Geth we missed. looks like some of the recordings remained intact. They'll tell us how this happened, what Father did.
You sound like you don't really want to hear it.
No. We have to. I know. This is terrible, Shepard. I don't want to know that he was part of this.
Do we have enough parts to bring more online?
Yes, the new shipment from your daughter will let us add 2 more Geth to the network.
We're nearing a breakthrough on systemic viral attacks. Perhaps we should inform the Admiralty Board, just to be safe.
No. We're too close. I promised to build my daughter a house on the home world. I'm not going to sit and wait while the politicians argue.
We'd have an easier time of it if Tali Zora could send back more working material.
Absolutely not. I don't want Tali exposed to any political blowback. Leave Tali out of this. Assemble a new Geth with what we have. Bypass security protocols if need be.
I'm not gonna tell you, to be honest, that sounded pretty bad. So it seems like he was trying to build up the Geth so that he was trying to create more Geth so that he could practice shutting them down systematically with a virus. So that he could eliminate all the Geth on their home world.
It sounds like he was doing this for you.
I never wanted this, Shepard. Keela, I never wanted this. Everything here is his fault. I tried to pretend it didn't point to him, but when this comes up in the trial, we can't tell them. Not the admirals, not anyone.
Tali, without this evidence, you're looking at exile.
You think I don't know that? You think I want to live knowing that I can never see the fleet again? But I can't go back into that room and say that my father was the worst war criminal in our people's history. I cannot.
The worst war criminal? How is he a war criminal?
Rael Zora doesn't need you to worry about him anymore. You heard him say he didn't want you to be caught in the politics.
You don't understand, Shepard. They would strike his name from the manifest of every ship he ever served on. He would be worse than an exile. He'd be a traitor to our people, held up for children as a monster in a cautionary tale. I can't let all the good he did be destroyed for this, Shepard.
He is gone. If they strip his name from everything he ever known, he's not gonna care.
We're not going to decide anything here. Let's see what the Admirals say once we get back.
You're my captain in this hearing, Shepard. It's your decision. But please, don't destroy what my father was. Come on. If we wait too long, they'll decide we're already dead, and none of this will matter.
Now I don't know what to do. Now I don't know what to do. I guess we'll have to find out now.
We need to face facts. There has been no word. There is no reason to think Tali Zora survived.
It sounds like the hearing is already underway.
We must trust Shepard's offer of assistance. It's only been a few hours.
The Quarian Marines lasted less than 5 minutes, sir. Call it.
The pity Shepard must I recommend posthumously exiling Tali.
Very well. Is the Admiralty Board prepared to render judgment?
Sorry we're late.
We took back the ship.
We cleared the Geth from the Alarai. It should be safe for your people to return.
Thank you. We sincerely appreciate your efforts to aid the Quarian people.
Did you find anything on the Alarai that could clarify what happened there?
Shepard, please.
Does Captain Shepard have any new evidence to submit to this hearing?
I could lie and say we have no evidence. I could give them the evidence that would destroy her father. I'm hoping this will clear her without having to kill her father's name. Let's see.
Tali helped me defeat Saren and the Geth at the Citadel. That should be all the evidence you need.
I fail to see what relevance.
You're not really interested in Tali, are you? This trial isn't about her. It's about the Geth.
This hearing has nothing to do with the Geth.
You want people to sympathize with them. And Garrel wants to go to war. None of you care about Tali. She knows more about the Geth than any other Quarian alive. You should be listening to her, not putting her on trial. Tali Zora saved the Citadel. She saved the Alarai. She showed the galaxy the value of the Quarian people. I can't think of stronger evidence than that.
Are the admirals prepared to render the judgment?
Well, if you say exile, I will slap every one of y'all. Don't do this, man.
Tali Zora, in light of your history of service, we do not find sufficient evidence to convict. You are cleared of all charges. Commander Shepard, please accept these gifts in appreciation for you taking the time to represent one of our people.
I'm not gonna take a side here. You guys are gonna have to figure that out yourself. I would say she's with me, but she's also one of y'all, so I would just say thank you.
It was an honor to speak for my friend, Admirals.
This hearing is concluded. Go in peace, Tali Zora vas Normandy. Kila Salai.
So
I can't believe you pulled that off. What you said. I've never had anyone speak like that on my behalf. Thank you for being there for my father and me. Even when... Thank you.
None of these answers, none of these replies seem good. I did what I had to. You're not disappointed. I didn't do this for Rail. But I kind of did do it for Rail. But what could this possibly mean? You're not disappointed? Why would you say this? Let me...
Well, you can still go back in and get you exiled if you want.
Thanks. But I'm fine with things like this. It's fun watching you shout.
Come on, Tali Zora vas Normandy. Let's get back to our ship.
Thank you, Captain.
This might be useful.
You were completely a fly on the wall, Miranda. What happened? Well... we managed to clear Tali's name. We got Tali a new outfit. We got some upgrades. And we did it without destroying Tali's name.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
I don't know. I don't like these new messages. Team status? Oh, okay. Does this mean that she has upgrades? I guess that's the new outfit. She has a new one too. So whenever you do their mission, they get a new outfit, it seems. But what's the unread messages? Cerberus Intel contacting you for elusive man instruction. He believed you would want to know that he had ordered Subject Zero's project shut down before the riot broke out. Okay. So basically, the elusive man found out about the facility that was experimenting on Jack and had it shut down and had all the doctors forcibly retired. I guess you could say, whatever. That's going to be it for this episode. We have helped Tali out. I'll see if she has anything to say now that her mission is over with. But next mission we're gonna do is Jacob's mission.
Keela, I'm sorry I dragged you into Quarian politics. All that infighting, seeing what my father did. You were the only one there for me, Shepard. The only cover I had against that storm. Thank you.
Was the trial normal? Will the politics shift?
The whole trial was insulting. You should have had time to mourn your father.
I don't think life is about what you deserve, but my father would be honored that I chose to mourn him by blowing up a lot of gas. I should get back to work, but thanks for checking on me.
Well, yeah, that's going to be it. When we come back, we are going to see if Jacob had a false signal sent to him or not. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Until next time, you know what to do. Stay blessed.